It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. Ncaa Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road. Go downfield deep and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
7-0 is our
Shit,
score.
we ain't have no more
This
time to
thing
throw the
is set
ball.
to be
Nigga was
in.
about to sack the shit out of me.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Nah, you ain't got to.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On comes the Chiefs punter. A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Left wing 19. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Check smash. Check smash. Big Lion. Big hut.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Hey, Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 18, Rodney. 18, big, big. Three. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd down and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that. They have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. He's to the 15. And And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors, 70.
They'll run on second down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
19 tight. Check. Pat the street.
Now Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
7 Pirates. Panther 11.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
60 Bobcats.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next to score, Broncos 21, Chiefs 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Back to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it.
On the ball, on the ball. Cowboy 80. Left wing 19. Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 light. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Throwing, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cut 19. Then it. 79 Broncos. Hey, check that, street. Ready,
Here's Richardson. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Broncos. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and down he goes. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. They'll look to throw. Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
He is in. Touchdown, KC.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Looking downfield for Coleman. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Broncos go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is
Wassail, hell, boy.
the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see
Yeah,
a
straight
deep shot
cheat
like
code.
that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Check, contact, check, contact. Ready? 18 rattle, 18 rattle, go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's 3rd and 7.
18, right here. Go, Reed, go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Tight end on the move left. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go, here we go.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Third, let's go now. Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back.
They made me carry out that play action. That was a touchdown.
Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Lots of space past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Let's go now. 15, right here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got another one. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Check smash.
From the gun, Richardson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Check smash. Hey, smash Broncos.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down and it's an incompletion.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Here we go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
18 Cardinals. Grab 50. Go.
On play action, Richardson. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two.
Three. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Richardson. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Panther streak, hut. Riggs. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Check. Cut 19. 79 Broncos.
Now, faking the give. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
19 Charger. Hey, guys.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. He's going to have... Goes grabs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready. Let go.
They'll run here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Here we go, here we
Now,
go.
2nd and 4.
Hey, check that, street, street. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
Go, street. Go.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Mike, I think it's important to point out the difference between RPO and play action. On RPO, everyone is blocking for that ball to be handed off. So when the quarterback does pull it, like he did here, it has to come out of his hand. The longer he holds it, the play is just not designed to hold up in protection, and it results in a sack. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now he takes off. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession.
That nigga caught the ball in bounds.
Game over. Any defensive score ends the game.
Oh,
Each team gets
what
a
the
couple of
fuck?
timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in
Oh,
a tie,
shit.
so does the game.
Nigga, where the fuck was my safety at?
4 quarters
Uh-oh.
could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up.
Yeah, we was ready for that
He
audible.
could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll look to throw yet again. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run inside the 20. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. It's a gain of 34. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Now and he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back.
Oh,
with a
man,
sack.
what's going on? Whoa.
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a big fish girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
Count me in still up.
The broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my rope, at the end of my rope. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
I sit on the corner and shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, to the slip, poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print, DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, the Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q juju. Let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's Barber. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.